There's never been a better time than now to start making Pokemon card content. 2025, it is being pushed on all platforms, especially YouTube and TikTok, Instagram. It has never been a better time. The only other better time that it was during the COVID boom. Right now, we are going through an even bigger boom than that, in my opinion. And there are some keys that I'm using and that I also want to show you if you want to become a Pokemon card content creator. Also, if you want to use it for your niche, you can apply it to that as well. Maybe except for this first option that I'm going to give you. But I have 5 different things that I want to show you to become successful in this niche. Now, I know what a lot of people are thinking right now. This guy doesn't have that many subscribers. What can he tell me that is going to be of any use to me? Well, I will say I just started in October with this. Not only am I doing YouTube, but I'm doing TikTok and Instagram as well. Instagram, I started in December, already at 1,000 followers almost. We're very close, like maybe 20 off. TikTok over 2,000. Started that mid October. And YouTube, we're at a little over 1,100. So, not saying I have insane credibility, but there is a steamroll that I'm starting to hit. And I've also seen a lot of other creators making this steamroll as well. It's the same thing almost that everyone is doing to grow as a Pokemon content creator. So, number one, what I'm about to tell you might shock you, but I think everyone needs to hear this because otherwise they're going to go bankrupt. Don't open cards. Now, I know you're looking at me like, what the fuck is he talking about? What do you mean? It's Pokemon card content creation. Why would I not open cards? Doesn't everyone open cards? Not necessarily. So, what I mean by this is, do you really think that you starting off as a content creator, opening up a couple binder collections of Prismatic or a booster box of Surging Sparks or anything, even if you have some rare packs, do you really think your videos are going to go toe to toe with Leonhart, who drops thousands on a mobile game and opens like 100 packs at a time per video? Do you really think you're going to beat out PokeRev opening up 100 Prismatic packs? Do you really think you're going to beat out Cool Trainer Ryan and all the stuff he has? I mean, all these guys have done it all. They've opened Legendary Collection. They've opened First Edition base set. They've opened everything you could think of. They've seen it all. They've done it all. And they still do it because they have the money to do that. They have the capital. You do not. I do not. I wish I did, but I don't. And to be quite honest, I feel like opening videos are really played out now. You're also thinking, well, this guy has a video uploaded maybe like 5 days, a week ago, opening Prismatic Evolution ETBs, the Pokemon Center ones. Is this guy a hypocrite or what? No. What I'm saying is, don't go out and buy Pokemon packs for the intention of opening it up for content. If you are already going to open up packs for yourself, for your personal collection, or if you get some and you're going to sell some, anything like that, if you already had the intent in your mind to open it and it is not for content creation, anything like that, do it for content creation. There's no point in not doing that. So if you are going to open an ETB, a binder collection, a booster box, anything like that, then yes, record it. Use it for content. But do not go out to Walmart, Target, Best Buy, your local card shop and be like, oh, I need $200 worth of packs. This has to be the best video ever. Like, no, don't. You're going to bankrupt yourself. Don't do that. You don't need to open a bunch of cards because you're going to get beat out. Unless you hit the chase on that video, it's not going to matter. It has to be a crazy, crazy opening. And even then, nobody knows who you are yet. So they're not even going to find the video really. So realistically, when you start off, don't open cards. Don't do it. My suggestion is talking about your niche. Okay? Talking about your niche, giving out that information to people that you have for newcomers into the hobby or into your niche. Give out that information because we are in an information age where everyone thrives off of knowing everything and getting the latest information, getting the latest one up on the next person. So share your information with people. It really goes a long way. I love watching videos about not just, Pokemon information, but anything in general. Number 2, post on all platforms. Sorry if my writing's bad. I'm doing it with a mouse. Oh my God. Post on all platforms. Now, I'm not saying post on every single platform, but post on all the platforms that you know how to work. You think you can handle it once. Like right now, I post on TikTok, I post on Instagram, and I post on YouTube. And I do all the short form videos. I do like Reels, the TikToks, and the YouTube Shorts. And then I'm also posting long form content on YouTube. So I'm not saying you have to do those exact 3. I do think that you should at least do YouTube, but you should be posting on as many platforms as you can to grow yourself as a brand. I wouldn't just grow on YouTube, or I wouldn't just grow on TikTok or just Instagram. You need to grow on all your platforms because they'll all conjoin and you'll have fans from each different one. And ultimately, hopefully, you could bring them all to YouTube or whatever platform that you do want, Twitch, Instagram, whatever you want to do, Facebook. But you should be posting on all these different platforms to get as many different people interested in you as a brand as possible. Because I was just posting on TikTok and YouTube, and I'm glad that I did start with Instagram because I didn't know that Instagram Reels were as big as they were. It actually has helped out a lot. So you never know. So post on all your platforms. All right. So number 3, the fear of failure. So I have failed at a lot of things, and I'm sure you have as well, unless you haven't tried anything. But I have failed at a lot of different things. I've also failed just because I had a fear of failing. I've done many different things, and getting into, posting yourself as a brand is scary. Look, there's a lot of people, including probably on this video, that are going to hate it. And you know what? If you don't have people that hate it, you're not doing something right. People will hate on anything. You could have a cure for fucking cancer and they will still hate you. Look, if your video gets 1 view, 1,000 views, 100,000 million, doesn't matter. Just keep going because I'm telling you right now, YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, at least those are the 3 that I know, are pushing out this content. They want to see the smaller creators get up there. I had videos on TikTok that were like 200-300 views. I was getting discouraged, everything like that. Eventually, you break the ice and you start hitting those algorithms. So don't have a fear of failure. And if anyone's just hating on your video, just block them. Just delete the comment or just don't look at it. Who cares? Fuck them. Who cares? There's some random typing hateful comments on YouTube. Like, I don't think that really matters. I wouldn't worry about other people. So don't have that fear of failure. And if you do, you know what? Make some content, post it out, see how you feel about it, and slowly get into it. But look, you're going to fail. Everyone has failed. Everyone who's big in this niche or in any other niche has failed. I guarantee everyone's first video sucked. Everyone's 10th video sucked. It takes time. So you need to get over that fear of failing. All right. Number 4 is study. Now, I'm not saying go out and get a textbook and, start jotting down notes every time you see your favorite content creator make a video. But Study people in the niche. Study people in the Pokemon card community or in your niche that you have. Study their videos. For Pokemon card content, everybody talks about the same thing. So guess what? It's going to be really hard for you to make new content. But guess what? Everyone rehashes the same thing. So take their content, mix it up with how you would want to make it, and boom, you make a new video. Because look, I know people are going to say, oh, well, that's just copying, blah, blah, blah. No, a lot of these content creators make the videos on the same thing. They talk about the scalpers, the resellers. They talk about the print runs. They talk about the market in Pokemon. They talk about the cards. They talk about it's nothing new. Just make it your own. Put your own words with it. Talk about it how it comes from your perspective, and people will like that as long as it's genuine. Don't, go copying word for word, but everyone talks about the same stuff in the hobby. It's very rare you hear something new. So study others in the community, see what is working for other people, and try and make it your own. All right, the last one I'm going to put down that is probably the hardest, but I'm currently kind of doing right now is make connections. I don't care if you are a food content creator, Pokemon, video game, streamer, anything. You need connections. Without connections, there's not going to be any growth because some people stick to their own communities. They won't leave, but guess what? If you're in with another person and you have that connection and those people from their audience see that, maybe they might watch you as well. Whether that be, on YouTube, a live stream, anything like that, make the connections. And the connections that you make, they could be, the same amount of subscribers as you, they could be more, they could be less. Having those connections, you never know. Be friendly with everyone. Don't be a dick. I mean, this hobby has a lot of great people to connect with. Make those connections, make those friendships, because at the end of the day, we're all just collecting cards. So, I mean, this is something that we all did as a kid, made new friends off of it. It's the same thing. Just make those connections. So, these are my 5 tips for you, kind of 5 that I'm going by right now. But like I said, don't open cards unless you have the intent to. Make it for content, then do it. But don't go out there buying a bunch of Pokemon cards to open and blowing your money because it's not sustainable. Post on all your platforms. Don't have a fear of failing. Study your niche, study the community, and make connections. That's the 5 I can give you. I hope this helps and that you're able to take some information away from this. Like I said, I'm not a big content creator, but with the persistence that I have and by going by these 5 steps, I don't have any doubt that I won't grow or that you will grow. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.